All right, man. Make short work of these niggas and get out of here.
Red and white lights galore as we barrel toward this clash here on Tobacco Road. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Duke's offense will have first crack at this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Here comes the option. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off play action.
Whoa, good shit. He was wide open.
And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So NC State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got his man in the middle. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Fires to the big fella. Turning it off. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone.
That's the tire. About to break the record. One more touchdown, 7.
I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him.
We'll get you in there too, bro.
I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was.
Get you in there, yeah.
That big guy open down here in the red zone. You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Let's go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fighting off the defender. forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To running room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
They'll try to run for it. They've got enough for the first down.
I'm about to hurt my whole team, son. I gotta get this nigga out the game. I'm tripping.
The 20. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Duke.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown.
Fresh, you hurt?
Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big
Damn, they talking about beat out in them game right now on my shit.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lost it high.
That was stupid. That was stupid. That was stupid.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Oh, this nigga just... Need a timeout.
As they pick up the first down out to the 30. The defense going to
trying to make a sub.
Timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Dropping back, it's Mahan. They're working that left side. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
When I see the defensive man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the
Shit.
outside.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry up. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
All right, here we go.
North Carolina
I made a mistake that last time. That was some bullshit.
Well, the good news
We
about
back.
this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
Using his legs, it's Jordan.
75 got him a block on that edge.
Let's talk for a second.
I wish I'd have been running behind him.
Climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
It's yours, bro.
NC State with the 1st and 10.
What we got? Can you hit this post, bro? Look like cover 2.
Now from inside the red zone. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs.
All right, here's the record, bro. Let's go get the record, 7.
When nothing's there, sometimes you
School
just touch the
record.
ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
School record. Congratulations, son.
NC State.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That
Look, they
shows
all came to celebrate with that nigga.
playmakers. Get him the
You a
ball
legend,
so
bro.
they can do damage at games like this right here.
You a legend, bro. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
That's what I'm talking about, 8.
The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Don't hit him forward.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. And after the tackle, that will
That's the way to do it.
the first quarter.
That's the way to do it. Manny Fresh.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Block him, bro.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And we're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger.
Man, saying I'm tough. I appreciate you, big dog.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
You balling today. This your day. This your day. They can't cover you today.
He's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
They can't cover you. Period. Whenever I need something, I'm going to you.
Fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Oh, good shit, 7. I tried that, man.
Listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Bryant. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brings it to the open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. NC State now operating from the red zone. Give to the running back. And he runs it in for the score.
Hey.
That touchdown puts him up by
Turn up, Youngster.
2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
Turn up, Youngster.
But you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back.
No, Fresh.
This is when the pressure
can't risk you.
a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass.
Uh-oh.
Got his man on the right.
I didn't have enough time to get over there. I was going to go over there.
32-yard line. The Blue Devils in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the catch. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Go. Turn up.
Looking to throw, it's
Turn up. Oh, go get him.
Swings it out to his running back.
Shit, Church.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense lining up quickly. The give from the gun.
Oh, over pursuit.
They
They
knock
were
him down,
first
but
man.
he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
There you go.
Fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll pull it on the
Yeah,
read.
kill him.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Now the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Here comes the heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Wolfpack! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back.
Hey, Mooney.
Will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
Fresh, I gotta have you in here on this pass rush.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire.
Oh no! Come on, bro.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for
Like
a first
that.
down. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Oh my God, they got done bad like that.
Looking for a man. It's Mahan.
He's gonna get shit.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3 wideouts to the right on second and 8.
Oh, this can't be good.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, oh, that nigga went dumb.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
We
What?
were talking about this before the game. How is
You
this defense going to be
scumbag.
able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give
Man,
them
I
the
missed
big
the
chunk
tackle.
play, and
Stupid
it's
ass
right
dude.
back at 'em. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass.
Oh, good shit.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to.
Let's take this one back, man. Let's go. Let's take this one back. Bring this to the out. This to the out. This to the out.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air, it's Bryant.
Oh, I think I got around that edge fast as shit, boy. Are you blocking right now, Kinfolk?
Last week was unbelievable. This week even.
I need a big play. Go to the tight end.
On fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I should have got to the line. Burnt that timeout for no reason. Fuck.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10.
Fuck.
Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jordan. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Receiver on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And that is
not bad, big dog.
After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like
you could have made that kick, bro. I played you, youngster.
Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Pressure coming. What a nice job by the defense straightening that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field, and our guys in the booth.
Let's get one, man.
Comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the move from inside his 5. Just
that was it.
Chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Trying to set the tone.
Come on, 60.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody.
Come on, bro. What are we doing?
Running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Puts it out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Back to pass. It's Bryant. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
That shit will fly.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll try the run.
Look, it was a bad play call. First down.
Play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That was trash.
And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down.
Ooh.
Coming in hot, and
That's
they
supposed to
got
be
it
on
at
that.
the 29.
Giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he's dragged down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side.
The defense 18. What do these niggas think this is?
And it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on
Let's
the
get one.
play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
Finish
out.
these boys
And
off.
the Blue Devils will call on their
Long
punt
drive.
team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield.
That dude wanted to take one back. I just don't be having him in the room.
But found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Makes the grab, it's Bruce. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28.
Man, that boy read that
He
shit.
ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Jose.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Mahad.
Tackle.
Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. North Carolina
really ain't been
State
gassing
back
these
of the
niggas like
offense, headed to the field.
we used.
A rather unproductive series
I'm
last
burning.
time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
I'm burning, yo. Oh, okay.
Looking for room, it's Jordan. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Out of the gun to give to the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a heat. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Mahan. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. The quick out. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run play action. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And your NC State Wolfpack will take over. 1st and 10.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Bryant. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Wolfpack to start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Grab near the marker. It's Bruce. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first.
It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense...
Touchdown, NC State! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. The QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Finds a man in the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Mahan. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
To the air on 2nd down. Fakes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. It's just ridiculous.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much adds a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, North Carolina State. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Miami of Ohio is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Western Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Mahat. Setting up the screen. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the boot, looking for his man. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Jordan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives